there, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and if you're new here then my name is Eve. I post all sorts of makeup and beauty related content, so if that's stuff that you would like to see then I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and join my little growing family on here because I'd love to have you. But today's video is on the new Makeup Revolution Reflective Sugar Ray palette, and this is what the inside looks like. Now I did review the other one, the ultraviolet one. That was Saturday's video, but I'm desperate to give this a go. Did you see that? Oh my word, that's bad. So that just fell out of here, so that's fantastic. Okay, so it just clips back in, so just be careful, but I wanted to use this shade down here. Now I don't even know if you'll be able to see all the different reflex in there, but if you can't then I will take a wee video on my phone because I was able to do that before, so I thought we'd just dive on into this, see what it's like, see if it's any better than the ultraviolet one is. But I mean, it does look very pretty. Again, it's got the kind of most random kind of pop of pink in there, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my wee P. Louise base, which is still going strong. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the darkest colour. Go in with this one down here. I think this is a black. If not, it's very, very dark and it's called Ember. I'm just going to take that on just a wee pencil brush. This is one of the ones from the e.l.f. Meant to Be set. Minimal, whatever you call it, I always get the name wrong. And I'm just going to pop some on to my eyeball. Yeah, I would say that's more of a grey than a black. Maybe it is a black and it's just not that pigmented. And there I go again, my halo. I'm not wanting to do a halo, I'm wanting to do more winged out today. It's just like my go-to a halo, I think. Like, it suits my eye shape, makes my eyes look a lot bigger. So I think I just automatically go to do a halo eye now. Okay, so that's my starting point. I mean, it's definitely a grey. I wouldn't say that was a black, but that's fine. And then I'm going to go in with this colour here called Intrinsic. Kind of medium brown. And use that to start blending that out and maybe hopefully kind of warm it up a bit. I'm not sure about those colours together. I think that would have been so much better if it was like an actual black. But it's fine because you won't see a lot of that once I cut my crease anyway. I'm just going to lay it on top of that kind of grey just to kind of warm up a bit but keep the depth. Like this outer corner we'll obviously fix later. So that's it. And then I will go in with the colour underneath it, which is called Cheer. There is a few nice transition colours in here actually. This looks terrible. Oh, I'm hoping it comes together. And then on that same brush I'm just going to go into the one next to it, which is called Hope. That's how that's looking now. It's not looking the best when you go to lie, so I'm just going to go back through those colours and just try and build them up and just try and cover that kind of grey colour. Like, it looks like it's meant to be a black, but it's clearly not. I'm very tempted to wipe this off and start again, but I don't like doing that when I'm filming like my first impressions of a palette. I like to see what it's really like. Okay, I'm just going to have to stop there, or I'll be trying to do that forever. I will just cut my crease and then I'll be back in a wee second. Okay, so I have cut my crease with the Makeupandeve blank canvas, and we're going to go in with a shimmer now. So there are some very pretty shimmers in here now. Worst swatches ever, like there's some very pretty shimmers in there. But the one I want to go in with is this one that does feel more like a glitter, and it's called Precious. And it was that one down at the bottom. Now I would usually use a glitter glue, but I'm quite intrigued to see how this is going to sit just over the top of that base, but we'll see how we go. Oh, that's gorgeous. I think maybe it would benefit from a glitter glue, but I mean it's going on. Sugar. Just be careful with it in the pan. Yeah, that's a gorgeous colour. Right, I'm going to have to take a brush to get into the kind of edges, but that is absolutely stunning. Okay, so that is so pretty. I'm hoping I can get a decent photo of that colour, because that's not even doing it justice at all. It's absolutely stunning. I'm just going to take some of the setting colour that we used and just use that to kind of blend out here. Okay, now we'll use one of the other shimmers for the inner corner. So I'm just going to clean up this edge with a wipe. And so that's how that's looking. I'm just going to do the same other eye, do my face makeup, and I'll come back and we'll do the under eyes together. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is done, so we will just move on to the under eyes. And you know, I think I'm quite tempted to take the bright pink here, just because I think I want to try it out. So I'm going to take that darker pink next to it, which is called Affirm, and that is quite similar to the colour that was in the other palette. I'm going to take it on a flat liner brush and just take some of that and run it up against my lash line. That's very bright, that's a nice colour. I just think this will give it something different. Maybe something to make it a bit more special. And then I'm going to take the colour next to it, which is called Flossy. Strange name. And just run that underneath. Yeah, I mean those pinks are really pigmented. Okay, and then just wipe that off just in my towel, and then to blend that out and soften it a wee bit, go in with this colour down at the bottom called Embrace. Yeah, I like that. I think that'll look cool once my lashes are on. Right, so for inner corner, what one do I want to take? There's a couple of shades actually for the inner corner. There's quite a few inner corner shades to choose from actually. But I think I'll take this one down here called Admire, because when I swatch it, it's got a kind of slight pink reflect. And just pop some of that in here. And that's quite, it's subtle but it's pretty, so I'm just going to load up my brush and just try and get it on there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wet my brush. I haven't had to do this for ages because I feel like shimmers have been kind of stepping up their game lately. So I've honestly not had to wet my brush for a shimmer in so long. It just dig into that shimmer, get as much as I can on. Maybe try my finger, because I really like this shade, but it just doesn't want to come off. There we go, we're getting somewhere. That is pretty. And then just take some of that and put that up here. There's my brow bone highlight. Yeah, that's nice. It does take a wee bit building up on that inner corner, but I keep spilling my gin on the palette. Right, we got there. It does take quite a bit building up, but I'm just going to go off camera, do the same in the other eye, do my liner, lashes, you know, all that fun stuff, and then we'll be back and I'll tell you what I think of the palette. Okay, so here are the finished eyes, kind of up close. And I have got a bit of mascara there, but I'm just waiting for that to dry before I kind of flick it off, so just zoom you out. Okay, so the final look. I'm not sure this lipstick was the right choice, but I wanted to use a bright pink, and it's a Jouer one. I will put the colour up on the screen probably because I can't read that, but as the final look now. I think it turned out quite nice. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So I'll show you the inside of the palette again. This is what it looks like. You will see I had to kind of dig right into that kind of glitter at the bottom. It worked okay. I mean, I'm not going to say it was terrible because it wasn't. Like it worked pretty well. Like, I don't see anything wrong with this finished look. I would go out wearing this and be quite happy with the way that it looks. But personally, I don't think you need it. I mean, it is £8, which is a wee bit pricey, and I mean, I bet that you've got these colours in all the other palette, with the exception of that kind of glitter, but it doesn't look as special on the eyes as it did in the pan. If you're wanting a good palette for pinks, the Revolution Noir palette is quite good for pinks, and the other colours really are just kind of neutral, which you can get in any other palette. This black kind of grey colour, I don't understand that. Like, if it's meant to be black, it's a terrible black, and if it's a grey, then I really don't understand why they would put a grey in the palette. I really don't. So it is what it is. Personally, I don't recommend this one. I will probably try it again just before I get rid of it, just to see if I like it. But out of the two, I think I'm more excited to play with this one again, just because of those kind of lilac-y pinks. So I will definitely try that one again and see what it's like. But that pink one, it just doesn't excite me, and it's a shame because when it came with that glitter, I thought, oh my god, that's absolutely stunning. And in real life, it is what it is. But I mean, it worked. It worked at the end of the day. I'm not mad that I bought it. So that's all from me. If you stayed to the end, thank you very much. If you liked the video, then I would appreciate it if you would give it a big thumbs up. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. So thanks for watching. Bye.